DogWorks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dog Works. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com. You can support this podcast on patreon.com/First Paw Media. From First Paw Media, sponsored by Alaska Dog Works Professional Canine Training Center in Anchorage, Alaska. This is DogWorks Radio, committed to families and their dogs to build lifelong and fulfilling relationships. Visit our website at dogworksradio.com. Now here are your hosts, Robert and Michele Forto.
How long does it take to train a service dog? From start to finish, it takes 2 full years for a service dog to begin its working life. Pups that are selected for service work begin their training as early as age 6 weeks, with each developmental stage expanding their training. As with any dog training, it begins with potty training, learning their name, developing social skills, exploring their world to develop sensory familiarization, and developing simple skills. Once the pup has reached 6 months of age, the obedience programs include canine good citizen skills, more outings, and begin to work on the specific jobs they will eventually perform for their handlers. Overall, a service pup is trained approximately 30 minutes a day every day during the first 3 months in any training program. That time is doubled every 3 months or so to develop the dog's ability to provide a full working day for the individual, and it also depends on the type of tasks and type of service dog specialty the dog is being trained for. Whether the handler has hired a professional to train with them like we do here at DogWorks Training Company, or they have qualified for a dog already trained with another company, or they are training the dog themselves, keeping up with the training is lifelong. There's a saying, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. This is true for service dogs too. Daily practice is important to keep those skills on point. Professional training companies require a recertification every 2 years to ensure that the dog is performing at its best and to make any adjustments in training to meet the continued needs of the handler. A service dog undergoes around 2,000 hours of training in the first 2 years of its life. Some get even more. That equates to about 3 hours of training per day for 24 months or 730 days. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? At DogWorks Training Company, we require each of our clients to complete a minimum of 300 training hours with their dog prior to receiving the certification. I'm Michele Forto for DogWorks Training Company, DogWorks Radio, and First Paw Media.
From First Paw Media, this is DogWorks Radio. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we invite you to subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll find a link on the episode notes. You can tap or swipe on the episode cover art, and you'll see some offers from our sponsors. You can support our show by supporting them. If you like what you have heard, we would love it if you could give us a 5-star rating and tell your friends how to subscribe too. Your hosts are Robert and Michele Forto. Our producer is Robert Forto and created for First Paw Media. Did you know that Alaska Dog Works trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michele Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dog Works on social media and at alaskadogworks.com.